Hello, this is Vigilant Jack, and I'm going to be doing another video on Minecraft on my Forever World. Uh, so, in this iteration, I basically am almost halfway through mining out half of the pyramid, where the pyramid, the what's going to be the inside of the pyramid. But right now, as you can see, I'm in a trials chamber. Well, inside my pyramid was a trials chamber. So I'm digging it out. So yeah. It's a big process. I'm trying to so why I'm not bulldozing it or drilling out. It's because I want to save these so they can go into so they can stay in my pyramid. Because I'm trying to make it into a dungeon esque uh, pyramid. And I guess in like future add-ons that I add on to my game, I'll be able to actually pick up and place the spawners and have like spawners in certain locations. But if it stops stops it uh, from you getting achievements, then I'm probably not gonna have it in this world. Um, I think it'd be really cool after I'm done to get this on the marketplace. I mean, there's probably some people that can do it in like not Photoshop, but like a workshop. Like I forgot what it's called. There's people that do it for a living that terraform, and it's just a lot more easier. Um, Doing it on a third party thing. It's like a paint shop, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I haven't been posting up videos. I haven't been feeling too great. In every video I've done so far, I was like, don't like it. So this one is definitely gonna go up, and I'm finding more motivation to play Minecraft again. So I'm gonna capitalize on that. Post up more videos. So I am saving pretty much everything in the trials chamber. I'm not leaving anything behind. They're all gonna go into shulker boxes. I This one was like probably one of my first trial chambers, and I didn't know that I built my pyramid on top of it. But how I know that is because when I was going through trials chambers, for copper, in another location when I was building the pyramid, um, I would put the barrels in one location and just dump the garbage in. So it's I just found out like 8 stack of barrels full of stuff that I want. So I think that's pretty cool. Um, I don't know if I want to get a beacon out here, so it's a lot easier to mine. But I also have like a add-on that gives me a handheld beacon. So I might after I fill up a box, I'm gonna do that because this is like in a precarious place where when I'm like digging, if I try to dig, it's gonna hit the spawners and the loot boxes. So I kind of have to deal with the fine tooth comb. Just this one, I don't know how much I have to do this, but let's look. I only have a few more layers. 30 more? No, probably 30 or 40 more layers before I hit bedrock, and I can finally call section B done. Section B is going to have the most flipping spawners so far. Because section A has spawners, but there's regular spawners. They're not trials chambers. Section B has regular spawners, but I have accidentally destroyed a couple of the spawners. Um, So that's a big bummer. A big oopsie daisy. So what is this? Yeah, this is another spawner, not like a loot uh, cache or whatever it's called. And I was like thinking, I was watching a series. I forgot what it was called, but it was a scripted series, and like one of the lore about the series was there was a great purge of trials chambers, and everybody was destroying trials chambers, and you know there's only two maces in existence. But I was like, I don't know, because Minecraft worlds are infinite. So must have, I don't know how the lore works. So I just stopped questioning it. uh, Other than that, I found another series that I'm kind of interested in watching, and it's Neo Cubist. He's as old as my younger brother, but apparently he's been playing as long as my middle brother. So I'm the oldest, and I have two brothers, and he's the same age as my little brother. But the middle one um, started playing Minecraft like a long, 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 long time ago. I didn't really start playing Minecraft until I got like super mega bored of shiny hunting. So I was like, oh, let me try Minecraft. And I digged it. I played on the flippin' Switch for I don't know how long. I think a couple, hundreds of hours just on the Switch alone on Minecraft. I beat the game, just killed the dragon 20 times. Um, got all the end portals. Um, and some other things. I didn't really do any big projects, but I did like mining and collecting ores. That was like my thing. It still is. Does I love collecting ores. No, I don't really like building because back in the day there wasn't really much to build with, but now that there's all these different blocks, I'm kind of interested in starting to make better builds. Yeah. And what's pretty cool is the Neo Cubist also does videos where it's just him yapping, and that's what I do. I don't do any edits, just like him. And he's the very first one to actually, go out and say it, and that I've heard in a Minecraft YouTuber. But I guess I just don't watch a lot of Minecraft YouTubers. I thought I did. I don't know any of them, but I know of them. Um, like at least 15 or 20 Minecraft YouTubers. A lot of them are like friend based and they do things with their friends, or they do scripted stuff, which is pretty cool. I like that. This red terracotta indicates like the boss spawner. So I do want to keep the boss spawner because I do want to farm the master keys, or the good keys, because I don't have a stack of those yet, and I want a stack of them. Nope, looks like that. This is full. I don't think I'm gonna get the beacon because if it's going any faster, I might screw up and break something. But it's really hard to break the spawners. Pretty much these ones, I think they take like a minute and a half to break. But with my drill, it takes literally a second to break them. So no bueno. So I'm gonna try to avoid that at all costs. And these lights are freaking badass because what you can do is get a button, like a wooden button, and place these down and put a button on it and turn on the copper light bulbs, and they stay on even when you take the button off. So I thought that was cool. I think the next update that I'm actually looking for Minecraft is the end update, because I'm like, screw it. I barely go to the end. Would it be annoying if they add an annoying feature to it? Yeah, maybe, but it would make it more interesting because it's not like they're gonna only put one feature into the end update. So yeah, but I don't want to like super over complicated too. Like I think the most complicated I really want the end if they ever do officially put new content in the end is equivalent to the Nether. And there's a lot of arguments of like, oh, the end's the end, you know, it's supposed to have nothing in it. I was like, yeah, that's a pretty valid argument, but it's boring. I'd rather have like a more interesting, more lore to the story. And like, I always wanted to play some Dungeons and Dragons, but I wanted to do it on a video game. Uh, the board game doesn't just sound fun to me at all. Plus, trying to get a bunch of adults to pick a similar time or a time to actually commit to it is cancer. Never happens. Um, and then, you know, trying to get through a campaign or whatever you want to call it, I just can't dream of it actually just finishing out. Okay, I'm almost done with this one, dude. I guess I'm gonna focus on one room at a time. And I just want to level it out to like right here and then go around and to negative 24, or no, not negative 20, negative 27. Yeah, we'll be in the next floor. But he's playing a hardcore world, which those are fun to watch. Hardcore worlds. Um, it's kind of hard to see a hardcore world freaking, you know, pitter patter out, and they just don't play it anymore. They don't change it to survival and continue it, you know, especially when they have like 2,000 in-game days into the game. Seems like a waste, but to each their own, you know what I'm saying? Not my cup of tea. These trial chambers are pretty stinking big, dude. They're pretty, like, when they. So, back in the day, I didn't usually watch the tracker to see what they put in the game or not. And the trial chambers was like brand new to me because I didn't know anything about it. And like all of a sudden, I find a big ass room full of freaking copper, and I'm like, oh, what the? Where I've never seen this before. So I thought that was pretty cool. And every time I find one, it's pretty fun to explore and loot. Okay. Some of these blocks I'm not gonna go chasing down, but for copper, I will. Because I need a lot of copper. Because I was thinking doing like a big ass pyramid that was completely solid But I kept on thinking bigger and bigger and bigger for the pyramid, and I was like, yeah, there's no way in hell I'm gonna actually have a fully solid copper pyramid if I want to do it from world height to bedrock. That just would take an infinite amount of time that I probably won't even finish because I'll just give up. I tried building, what scale was it? I think it was a 120 by 120 scale pyramid that I was building. Oh shit. And I built it. I think completely solid too. Um, I was like, yeah, I want it bigger. Plus, a new feature in the game where um, there's a sulfur biomes. I found it. For some reason, it was overriding some places in my world where I explored before. And now, like, how I know that is because I found like a sulfur area, and I've been there because there was a torch, like literally almost nearby where there would be a rendering thing. Like it would have rendered in that area because I was so close to it. But yeah, I don't know how that works. I will go down now. That pretty much got that layer complete. Because I think I'm going to make the flooring out of tuff for my pyramid. What's in here? Yeah. Okay. That's for future me to worry about. I just need to worry about this. Plus these right here. Oh, this is the treasure chest. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Shit. Some of these will fall and I'll forget that they fell. Just kind of want to speed through this. I'm literally almost done. Yeah, Neo Neo did a started new series, and I started watching on episode 1, and I still need to watch it. But it's definitely going to be a background, like occasionally look over while I'm doing my own thing here on my world. But that's the type of content that I enjoy, is long form content. For like informational, need to know kind of stuff, I like it short. But for like just sitting, chilling, you know, playing a game, uh, I need long form to really enjoy it, the video. And that's one thing I try to do with my channels, make it long form, and my short form is probably gonna be my IRL kind of stuff, unless it's like a camping trip video, then it's gonna be long form. And I guess what else? What else? What else? Oh, and now that I'm getting really into my moped and stuff like that, I'm also going to be doing some moped stuff. I'm going to try to get into a group of people that ride mopeds or motorcycles and stuff like that, enthusiasts, because it's actually pretty fun. I'm going to be getting my license or endorsement here soon so I can officially drive a motorcycle bike But like, I didn't know. But you need to spend $230 to take a class here in Oregon. Uh, th- this is non-questionable. You have to pay it pay it forward. Yeah, but that's pretty spendy. And I kind of get it, but that's a big ass paywall, dude, to get through so you can ride a motorcycle. Which is insane because, like, the driving test is, pretty asinine how easy it is to pass. The written test, they try to trick you with trick questions, which is pretty pathetic and not real in real life when you're driving. So just that never made sense to me. But the driving, like, if you don't know how to drive, you're not gonna pass the test. So, and it's pretty freaking easy to drive a car. Some people have like anxiety issues with cars, which is understandable. Then you wouldn't really be going for your driver's license because it gives you anxiety. Me, I just don't like driving cars anymore. They're boring and they're cumbersome. They're necessary for a lot of daily life situations, but it's just not as fun as a motorcycle or a moped, in my opinion. Here we go. Yeah, my moped goes maximum 35 miles an hour, which is, whatever. You can drive a moped if it's under 50 if it's 50 c's and under, which mine is. Um so yeah. And pretty much the max speed with all of them pretty much is 35, but they have restrictors in them. Like like mine has three different restrictors, which is flipping insane, dude. It has the restrictor and the gear shaft kind of thing, the gear ratio kind of thing. I think it has two of them in there, a spacer and then another spacer. And then I think my CDI caps my RPMs, so that's another restrictor. And I think I need to get a new exhaust too. But I pulled off my exhaust, and I didn't see any airflow restriction. So I think it's just the gearbox thing and the CDI, which is basically like a router that tells how much RPMs is allowed. And um, I'm probably just gonna get one offline or online. I don't know why I keep on saying offline. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Okay, this is flat now. Other than this right here. Uh, One thing though is for if anybody thinking about getting like a moped or motorcycle is to get good jeans and a good jacket that's breathable when it needs to be breathable but protects your arms and stuff, because I got a nasty freaking sunburn first time riding the moped. I was just riding it all day because it was so much fun. I got a bad sunburn, but now my skin is uh, pretty tanned. It's cocoa tan. I have never seen it this tan before, so that's why I'm emphasizing cocoa, because it literally looks like chocolate. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Dude, I hate these. Oh, they're not. It just when it goes down there, it's annoying as hell. I mean, I don't really need these grades, but I'm gonna try to get them. because they're kind of cool looking. I did buy a new shader or add-on. It's okay, but when you're looking at lava, it completely blinds you. And like it gets so bright for the lava, but everything else turns completely black, which is annoying, dude. Was that all? What the flip? Brother. Yeah, there we go. Have to make sure these are protected. I need to get them in the open where it's not easily hidden. Because I will go through here with the drill when I get lower level. Yeah, so this part. Oh, jeez, hello. Usually I strip mine all this, but apparently I was being sloppy. Oh, hello. Oh, that's where they went. I was like, trying to look. I was like, where the heck? I thought there was. What? Yeah. Pays to pay attention. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through here, make sure they're kind of looking like that so I don't accidentally break them. Alright. There we go. Okay. This is usually weird. There's usually like more, like bam, 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 bam. Like around here too. But this is like the lower level. Like 2 more floors before I have to worry about this area. So I think I'm chilling right now. It's future me's problem. Okay, around here. Nope, nope. What is this, just solid? What the flip? Oh, I think this is just solid. Okay. That's flipping weird. Hold up. Oh yeah, this is the hidden room. Hmm. Okay. Just need to make sure this upper layer doesn't matter if I bulldoze it. It's not looking like it. I have to worry about it. I know that there's that right there, so that's gonna be a problem. But it looks like I'm straight chilling. So yeah, this one's gonna be a lot easier. This part right here for sure. Whoa. Yeah, see, there's one right there that went to a room. It was freaking crazy to find. Okay. Okay. And this part right here is where I need to be careful. And now I have to do a rush to pick up all this shit before it despawns. There we go. That's a way easier, dude. I'm surprised there isn't no in-game way to transfer these things, but it makes like the trial chambers. It makes sense that it wouldn't be able to transfer, but regular spawners, you would think that it'll be an option at least to move them. Yeah, this room has the majority of them right there. All right. Now I should be kind of semi-comfortable taking this. Oh shit! Of course I. Oh, okay. That worked in my favor too. I didn't even think about stuff being down here. All right. Oh yeah, see some more of these right here that I put up here. Oh, come on now. Yep. A lot of useful stuff. Bada bing, bada boom. And then once I start making like the floors and stuff for the pyramid, is when I'll actually go through and clean out the rest of the remnants of the areas. But I think it's probably my best interest if I want to flatten this area out as fast as I can. I'm probably gonna have to swerve the trials chamber for now until I get like help with somebody. Somebody helping me, man. Somebody needs help, man. Yeah, that because it's just filling up my box is like flipping crazy, dude. Yeah, like I have these right here, and pretty much like all of this right here should be like way far back, but because of the water and it just making it really difficult to get through, really presents as a challenge. And as you can see, because I had the rendering lower, but all these floating stuff is just where my drill couldn't reach. So they're gonna be future me's problem. All right. I think I was just starting to flatten out this area. So that's what I'm gonna be doing now. But I kind of want to empty my inventory really quick. There we go. And for some reason, I cannot find my work table, so that sucks. Well, actually, no. What the hell? I will finish this one up. Oh, why it's... I didn't do that one. Okay. So I go down one, down two, down three, and that's usually enough to start doing another layer. I think it took me like I don't know how long, but to find like a true and tried method to clear water, and it's just basically making a skeletal structure um, to get to the further parts of the water where it's not on solid ground. There is some mobs. Oh yeah, that's a lava. This also deletes lava, which is cool. Which is a big ass time saver for sure, dude. Like as you can see right here, I still got all this to do, but that's what it looked like way up there. So got my worked out cut out for me, dude. And I have been trying to collect as much resources as possible to kind of like gauge how much resources were in the area, but I can like just take the seed and like go to a third party and actually know how much resources was like in this one area, but I'm not gonna do that. So you probably don't, but it's like really boring. Okay. But with this layer, I'm just not gonna collect anything unless it's like diamonds or something. And even that, I probably won't even collect any of it. Yeah, this water is so annoying. Alright, I'm probably just gonna cut across from right here. There's a torch there for a reason. Shit, hold on a second. Oh, there is a reason. Usually I put torches down to mark spawners so I don't accidentally destroy them. Oh, thank God. I don't think I'll have enough inertia to get through that chasm. Alright, and that's where I'm gonna call it for this video. It's lagging like a mofo. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy like this type of content. Or if you want to see me do anything else other than this, I'm up for it. And yeah, like and subscribe to get updates on when I post new videos. And hopefully it's more often. Adios. Jack out.